The Florida Department of Transportation would like to welcome you to the public meeting for the US 17 at County Road 761 Safety Improvement Project in Desoto County. The following presentation will play on a loop for the duration of this meeting. This public meeting complies with the FDOT Public Engagement Guidance issued on April 18, 2022. To provide multiple opportunities for the public to receive information and provide input, this hybrid public meeting uses both a face-to-face and a virtual component. Attendance at the Turner Agri-Civic Center allows for in-person participation. Virtual attendance is available through Microsoft Teams and over the phone. There is no cost to the public to participate in this event. All attendees participating by electronic device or phone will be muted during the presentation. Before we begin the project presentation, we'd like to familiarize online attendees with the Microsoft Teams platform. On your computer or device screen, you should see a control panel that looks like this. The default audio setting will play sound from your computer or device speakers. All attendees will be placed in listen-only mode throughout the presentation. To provide a comment or question, select the Q&A tab at the top and type your comment or question into the Q&A pane on the right. You will receive a written response from FDOT after all comments have been received. If you experience technical difficulties with Microsoft Teams or do not intend to provide comment during tonight's public meeting, you may download the presentation slides at www.swflroads.com/US17 at CR761 and follow along through your phone audio by dialing 1-319-423-3625 and entering access code 754-291-120. Dial-in attendees who are not also logged into the webinar do not have an option to type comments during tonight's event. All materials related to this public meeting are currently accessible on the project webpage for those who were unable to participate in tonight's live event. With us at this meeting, we have Samuel Berkman, FDOT Project Manager, Walter Brueggemann, PE, FDOT Traffic Services Program Engineer, and several other FDOT staff members and consultant project engineers. Public meetings are a regulated forum for presenting information and obtaining public input. Tonight's public meeting is an opportunity for members of the public to express their opinions and concerns about the safety improvements for the intersection of US 17 at CR 761 in Desoto County, Florida. Tonight's public meeting is consistent with the federal and state requirements shown on the screen. Public meetings hosted by the Florida Department of Transportation comply with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. Persons wishing to express concerns about Title VI may do so by contacting Florida Department of Transportation District 1 Title VI Coordinator Cynthia Sykes or Title VI Coordinator Stefan Kulikowski at the contact information listed on the screen. This contact information is also included in the public notifications that were published for this project. Notice for this public meeting including information on how to access the online meeting platform, was provided by mail to property owners and tenants in the project area, posted in the Daily Sun newspaper, in the Florida Administrative Register, on the FDOT Public Notices website, on the FDOT SWFLroads.com Southwest Florida Roads website, and on FDOT social media. A media release was also issued. The Florida Department of Transportation encourages community members to participate in this access management project by submitting comments to the project team. All comments received will be included in the public record. In-person attendees who would like to offer a written comment should complete a comment form. This form can be placed in the comment box this evening or emailed or mailed to the FDOT project manager at the addresses provided on the form. Online attendees wishing to provide a written comment can do so by typing into the questions pane of the team's control panel. Project materials and this presentation are available on the SWFLroads.com website. Questions or comments may be submitted to Project Manager Samuel Berkman via mail, email, the project website, or phone. All comments received or postmarked by May 22, 2025 will become part of the official public record. The addresses and phone number on this slide were provided in public notifications. This project includes modifications to the intersection of US 17 and CR 761 to reduce conflicts and improve safety. The area surrounding the intersection is primarily agricultural, with residential homes, RV parks, and commercial properties in the vicinity. US 17 is a four-lane divided roadway with a grassed median and a posted speed limit of 60 miles per hour. This project is intended to increase safety by managing access at the intersection. To reduce crashes and improve safety, the full median opening will become a two-way directional median opening. This interim safety improvement will simplify the decision-making for drivers by reducing the conflicts and crashes within the median opening. Conflict points are locations where vehicle paths legally cross, creating potential crash sites. For example, when one vehicle turns left from a side street, it must stage within the median opening and merge into the path of vehicles that were already heading straight on that roadway. This requires vehicles traveling in different directions and at different speeds to share the same space. Crashes are most likely to occur at these conflict points. This graphic illustrates how the number of conflict points changes based upon converting a full median access to a two-way directional median access. The two-way directional median access reduces the number of conflict points by restricting the through and left turn movements from the side streets. These side street movements are redirected to turn right onto the main roadway, followed by a U-turn at an adjacent median opening. This is called a restricted crossing U-turn or R-cut. With a restricted crossing U-turn, drivers stopped at the side street waiting to cross or turn left no longer must navigate a complex intersection with two directions of traffic, often traveling at high speeds. The restricted crossing U-turn results in a 63% reduction in injury and fatal crashes. A full median opening allows left turns for vehicles from each intersection approach along the main roadway and side streets. Turning vehicles would maneuver in a shared space with many conflict points within the median opening. A two-way directional median opening is configured so that only vehicles traveling along the main roadway can access it to make a U-turn. Left turn and through movements from side streets would not be allowed. On a north-south main roadway like US 17, there would be one directional opening for northbound left and U-turning traffic and a separate directional opening for southbound left and U-turning traffic. This configuration has fewer conflicts and provides improved visibility by managing the placement of vehicles within the median. The diagram shown summarizes all crashes at the intersection from year 2020 through 2024. There were a total of 70 crashes that resulted in 10 fatal or incapacitating injuries. 41 of these crashes, highlighted in yellow on the diagram, would be considered correctable with the interim improvements. To reduce crashes and increase safety, the full median opening at US 17 and CR 761 will become a two-way directional median opening. This interim improvement will simplify the decision-making for drivers, remove the conflicts within the median opening, and is expected to reduce the number of fatal and serious injury crashes. In order to quickly reduce crashes and improve safety at the 7 intersections, FDOT plans to install the interim median modification by the end of this year. The traffic volumes at the intersection meet the volume thresholds for a traffic signal. FDOT will continue to evaluate ultimate intersection alternatives to include a traffic signal and other intersection configurations that will reduce left turn conflicts at the intersection. On behalf of the Florida Department of Transportation, thank you for attending this public meeting and providing your input on this project. If you have comments or questions after the meeting, please submit them by May 22, 2025. Contact information, a recording of this public meeting, and other exhibits displayed at the public meeting will be posted on the project website at www.swflroads.com/US 17 at CR 761. Before we conclude tonight's presentation, we would like to share this safety message. The Florida Department of Transportation shares the National Traffic Safety Vision, Target Zero Deaths, and has a statewide plan focused on eliminating fatalities and reducing serious injuries on all public roads. Florida's Lane Departure and Intersection Coalition, Impaired Driving Coalition, Pedestrian and Bicycle Safety Coalition, Occupant Protection Coalition, Motorcycle Safety Coalition, Safe Mobility for Life Coalition, Teen Safe Driving Coalition, Distracted Driving Coalition, Work Zone Safety Coalition, and Traffic Records Coordination Committee would like to take this opportunity to remind you to please drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Thank you.